Welcome back, Rangers fans. It's the Man Advantage Rangers podcast. We're here to break down Rangers game two against the Devils. They win in convincing fashion. We're here to talk about it. So let's go.
That happened.
Yeah, that happened. Patrick Kane, OMG. All right, guys. We're a little bit late on the recap. I actually had a hockey game last night, and I had to come home about 10:30, rewatch the game. I didn't see the game, so I watched it, and then it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I went to bed, went to work, and now I am doing this recap. All right, and I've had some time to think about it. All right, so great game, complete 60-minute effort. Even though the Rangers were down a goal in the first, I thought they played really well. Second period, actually hold on. The first period, I thought Vanacek made a lot of good saves to keep the Devils uh, or keep the Rangers off the scoreboard. The Rangers had their chances. The Devils scored. Eric Holla did score at the very end of the power play there. Um, Deflection got through Shesty's legs, and then Holla was there with the loose change. Okay, so just talk about the first period a little bit. Again, I thought the Rangers did a good job, 5-on-5. Gap control, just limiting the Devils' chances, sticks on pucks, things like that. Really, no second chances. Um, so I mean, that was it's fantastic. And then they go to the second, and you could just see the Rangers take over the game. Looks like the Devils were getting frustrated. Um, they had a shift, another good shift, and then you know, Tarasenko gets that first goal on a shot from the top of the slot area. Trocheck was there; he may have touched it, but I didn't think he did. Um, and then I think the Rangers killed off a penalty after that, and then the Rangers got a power play, and then they converted on Kreider's first um, power play goal of the night. The deflection off a shot from Patrick Kane. Kane was something else tonight. He was very very visible. This is probably the best game as a Ranger. Uh, you could just see he had some jump. So that's good to see. It's bad news for Devils fans, good news for Rangers fans. So next goal, another primary assist from Kane off another deflection off of Chris Kreider's stick, 3-1. And you can just you can just see the Devils sort of melting uh, at the task of trying to win this game. So a couple things. Uh, I'm gonna just talk about a couple different guys here. Vincent Trocheck, I think, has been great. Even though I don't even know if he has a point in the series, but the dude is visible. He's out there. He's making contact. He's getting to the dirty areas. He's fighting to get in front, and it's just a vast difference between a player like him and Ryan Strome. I mean, you would never see Strome uh, go to those areas, if he did go to those areas, he just wouldn't be able to put up that kind of physical fight against the other team. Just looking here, the Islanders just scored in the second period against the Canes to make it 1-0. Little live update right there. So another guy, Mika, he did have a point on the first, I believe, the first Kreider goal, and he doesn't have any goals, and he has 1 point, maybe two. Mika's been great. I mean, he is just everywhere, and that's the thing about the team. Like, they are buying in defensively. They're getting back. They're making, for the most part, they're making smart plays. Now the Devils are very quick, probably the fastest team in the league, and they get a lot of goals off the rush. And the Rangers have limited things. The Rangers haven't given up a 5-on-5 goal. The goal that Hughes was a penalty shot, and then the power play goal was their second goal. So then you go to the third, and the Devils throw a lot the first 4, 5, 6 minutes, and then Kane makes just this incredible play. He steals the puck from Brad, and then I think it was Marino, and he had two of them there, and he just kind of stole the puck from both of them, put it into a space, skated down. I don't know what Marino was doing because here comes Kane taking off. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you see Kreider, who just like looked like he was shot out of a cannon, and Marino is like 3 steps behind Kreider. And then I'm glad Kane did what he did because I think if he passes it, it either gets deflected or he's at a sharp angle there. And the Islanders just scored again. It's 2-0. Nope, they're saying no goal, even though well, that's weird. It says goal on the scoreboard, but they're playing on anyway. So and Kane was just filthy. I mean, with the patience and hands and going upstairs, just an incredible goal. And then I was proud of Kako. He took a nice pass in front and just went upstairs with that puck. That was great. He actually did a great thing. The puck was kind of about at his right skate. And as anybody who plays hockey, when you're left-handed and the puck is at your right skate, it's very hard to get any kind of good wood on it. And he actually moved his foot just at the right time and got his stick there and just got enough of it, but yeah, had plenty on the shot, and it was in the back of the net. But just overall, I mean, there's really no complaints about anything here with the first 2 games. You outscore them 10-2 on their home ice. That's another thing I noticed about the game. At the very end of the game last night, there were no Devil fans there. All the Ranger fans were there. It was like MSG 2. I don't know how that feels for a Devil player. I mean, it's got to be demoralizing. Islanders are just pouring it on right now, and there's a penalty coming up. But I guess that was no goal. That second goal. This play just continued. Anywho, so yeah, and Shesty's been great. I mean, he's been amazing. Now he was really good in game 1, and in game 2, he didn't. I mean, he made some big saves. Don't get me wrong, but he didn't have to be like Shesty from last year. They're showing a replay. Let me just see this here real quick. Oh, it hit the post and bounced up like on the line, and then somehow they batted it out of the net or in the crease. Wow. So it is 1-0. So, and I think Gallant's done a great job, just kind of like staying even keeled and saying, "All right, the job's not finished. We're just going to go out there and do our job." And you could just see, at the end of the season, the Rangers were sort of once they clinched, they were taking some games off. This team looks uber focused. I'm very interested to see how they come out tomorrow night. The crowd should be bananas. All the pressure is on. I should say the pressure's on the Rangers to win now, but as far as like the kids on the Devils side, all the pressure's on them. Like they don't have those guys like the young guys in the Rangers like Kako, Lafreniere, Hedel. They all have Mika, Kane, Tarasenko's been great. Like I said, Trocheck, Kreider's been just a wagon. But let's talk about the best player. Adam Fox has just been. He looks on another level right now. And when I was younger, me and my buddies would always like talk about how great Brian Leach was and how he was on another level. And this is kind of like what I see. I'm not comparing Adam Fox to Brian Leach's game because he can't skate like Brian Leach, but Leach controlled the game, and that's what Adam Fox is doing right now. He's controlling the game, and it's just unbelievable to see. And all these guys saying, "Oh, this guy's having a great year. He's having a great year." Offensive season. Dougie Hamilton, I think, had 74 points. And I think they're showing that replay again. Oh, it was in the air, and Seth Jarvis knocked it out of the net. it was going over, and he knocked it out just in time. What a play! Um, but yeah, back to Adam Fox. He has just been on another level. 6 assists through 2 games. I mean, I get the goalies are the most important players. They are, but he's been the best player, non-goalie player in the series. He's just been out of his mind. Um, the Devils. Jack Hughes has the puck all the time. I mean, the guy's he's a top 10 player in the league, and you can see he's getting frustrated, trying to do maybe a little too much. Just another guy. Every time he gets the puck, I think he's going to score. He's that good. He's like a McDavid light. He's not a McDavid's level. I mean, there's only one Connor McDavid, but I'm telling you, he is not far behind. He is something else. But I think as a whole, the Devils are getting like wrapped up in trying to maybe get physically involved and look at a guy like Eric Halla and Chima Meyer taking really bad penalties. I don't know what Lindy Ruff was doing last night, putting Brendan Smith in for Siegenthaler, and they took Boquist out for Sharangovich, which that's okay, but it just seems like they were kind of panicking a little bit. Um, I didn't think the Devils were that bad in the first game. I thought that Shesty was great, but last night was not good. The Rangers were by far the better team. But so we got game 3 tomorrow night, 8 p.m. at the Garden, national TV. It should be quite interesting. I'm really pumped for the game. I'll be able to watch the game with my kids. No hockey game tonight, or no hockey for me tomorrow night, which is nice. I don't have another game until next week, which I had 2 games this week and I hadn't played in 4 months, so kind of sore. But let me know what you think, guys. Just a little update. I'm thinking about. Oh, Carolina just tied it up. Our old friend Jesper Foss with a shorty. Wow, what a finish! What a pass! I'm trying to think of who made the pass. Trying to see who it was. But anyway, I'm going to be starting to do some Giants material here. So I'll still be doing lots of Rangers. It was Eric Stahl that made the pass. I'm sorry, Jordan Stahl that made the pass. Giants got the draft coming up, so I'll be doing some work on that. Again, I'm no draft expert. I'm just a fan, and it'll be fun. So, you guys give the channel a like and subscribe. It'd be great. Hit me up on Twitter at Jamie_hockey. We'll talk to you soon. So let's go Rangers. Big game tomorrow night. If the Rangers win game 3, that's pretty much all she wrote. So hope everybody has a good Friday night.